All a person needs sometimes is that one aha moment, that one insight that changes the way you see everything, and you can get a whole new pair of glasses on life.
Is one individual with himself the whole day, and I've recently reread for probably the sixth time, like Viktor Frankl's In Search of Meaning.
Mm-hmm.
That's an important book for me. And his work in general, again, pulling out to me the importance of having a purpose.
Right.
An individual, a human, has to have a reason to get out of bed in the morning. And that's what drives me too, a purpose. Once you do not, you're starting to die. If you're not, you're either living or you're dying, right? And I think Stephen King said that in one of his books. Get busy living or get busy dying. So to have a purpose. And I've spoke too about the importance of empowering yourself about happiness. It's an inside job. You're the only person that can decide if you're going to be happy, even if you're in a horrible circumstances. And of course, that's what Viktor Frankl lived through,
right,
in the Holocaust. So you have to have a purpose that, as part of being happy. So once you choose to be happy, what are some core ingredients? One, you have to have a purpose. Two, you have to be sharing and helping other people. That's the ultimate servant leadership. That's the ultimate gift to both other people, but yourself and to the universe. You also have to have laughter every day. Life should be fun. There should be laughter constantly. Whatever you need to do to create that in your life, but have laughter, and then be grateful. And sometimes when people are having a hard time finding that happiness, a simple thing is just throughout the day, constantly think of things to be grateful for. And just by saying that to yourself, you will start changing the core of your DNA.
And now we can walk
Viktor
away.
Frankl had a story he used to, I don't remember in which book, but he talked about obviously he already was academically trained going into the Holocaust, and he wrote material while he was in that horrible situation, and he came out and he continued to write. And so then he was in practice as a psychologist, and he had a man came in, an older gentleman whose wife had died, and he was in extreme depression. And he had visited a lot of psychiatrists and psychologists and counselors and taken medication and done all the things, and he could not get out of this depression. And he asked the man a simple question. He said, if your wife died before you and you're carrying that pain, but what if it would have been in reverse? What if you would have died first and she would have had to carry the pain? How do you feel about that? And he goes, oh no, I never would have wanted that. She would have been in such pain, and I would much rather carry that than have her carry it. And he just said, oh, isn't that interesting? And then made a huge shift, because now he had a purpose. Before he was like, why me? Why this? Well, in a perfect world, we would die in bed together, like in The Notebook, the book and the movie. But that's not that realistic. And so now he understood that he was doing something meaningful and purposeful by carrying the pain of being alone. Then his wife would have to carry it. And the switch was flipped, and his depression lifted just from, asked him one question,
It's a beautiful story. It's such a beautiful story because it shows the power of having one insight go through. All a person needs sometimes is that one aha moment, that one insight that changes the way you see everything, and you can get a whole new pair of glasses on life.